had a client call me in a panic last month. She owns a salon in Fort Lauderdale. She's been in business for 11 years, amazing work, loyal customers, and she woke up one morning to a 1-star Google review that said, "Worst experience ever, completely unprofessional, do not go here." The problem? The reviewer had never been to her salon. She checked her appointment book, checked her payment records. This person had never been a customer. But there it was, 1 star, sitting at the top of her Google business profile. And she had no idea what to do about it. She was terrified. She was terrified to respond because she thought it would make it worse. She didn't know if she could get it removed. She was losing sleep over it every day that it sat there. She was convinced people were choosing her competitors instead. And this is a reality of reviews in 2026. They make or break your business. And most small business owners are either terrified of them, confused by them, or doing the wrong things to get them. Today we're talking about the review strategy that actually works. How to get reviews without feeling like you're begging, how to respond without sounding like a robot, and what to do when you get attacked by a fake review. And the review language that actually helps your rankings versus the generic stuff that does nothing. And if you're new here, I'm Hillary Plauché. I run Rank Boost Media, and this podcast is about giving you the straight truth on local visibility. So hit subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. So let's start with a fundamental problem. You do great work, your customers are happy, but they don't leave reviews. Why? Most business owners think it's because customers forget. And yeah, some of that's true, but here's the deeper psychology that no one talks about. People don't leave reviews because there's no immediate benefit to them. They already got the service. The transaction's complete. Writing a review is extra work with zero payoff. And the only time people are motivated to leave a review without prompting is when they're either extremely angry or extremely delighted. The middle 80% of satisfied customers, they have no reason to take 5 minutes out of their day to write about you. So the first mistake most business owners make is assuming good service automatically equals reviews. It doesn't. You need to ask every single time. And here's the key. The first ask happens in person at the end of the job when the customer is standing right there and they're happy. This is where most business owners freeze up. They feel awkward. They don't want to seem pushy, so they skip it. But here's what actually works. You ask conversationally while you're wrapping up the job. We really appreciate your business, and if you were happy with our service, would you mind leaving us a Google review? It helps other homeowners in the area find us. That's it. Simple, direct, not pushy at all. Most customers will say yes. Some will leave the review right there on their phone. Most will say yes and then forget. That's where the follow-up comes in. So here's the system that actually works. Step 1, ask in person at the end of every job. Make it part of your process. Just like you ask them to sign the invoice or confirm payment, you ask for the review. Step 2, follow up 24 to 48 hours later with a text or email that includes the direct link to your Google business profile. Why the delay? Because some customers will leave the review right away. For everyone else, the follow-up reminder catches them when they're home, relaxed, and have their phone in their hand. The message is simple. Hey Sarah, thanks again for choosing us for your service. If you have a minute, we'd love your feedback on Google. Here's a link. It takes less than 60 seconds and it really helps other homeowners find us. You're reminding them of something they already agreed to do. You're making it easy with a direct link. You're acknowledging the time commitment. Now here's the compliance piece that's critical. According to Google's review guidelines, you need to ask all customers for reviews, not just the happy ones. You can't cherry pick or filter who gets the request. So the in-person ask happens with everyone. The follow-up text goes to everyone. And if someone had a bad experience, they're probably not going to leave you a review anyway. And if they do, you'll handle it professionally. But you can't selectively ask only the customers you think will leave 5 stars. That actually violates Google's policies and can get your reviews flagged or profile penalized. So here's what I'm seeing with clients who implement this two-step system. Review rate goes up from 5 to 10% to 30 to 40%. That means if you complete 10 jobs a week, you're getting 3 to 4 reviews instead of 1. In over a year, that's 150 to 200 reviews instead of only 50. And remember, we talked about this in episode 2. Google cares about review velocity. Consistent reviews over time beats a big spike that can cause a flag with Google. Now, if you're a solo operator or you don't have a CRM system, you can do this manually. Set a reminder in your phone for every completed job. 24 hours later, send the text. It's not scalable long term, but it gets you started. And if you have a team or you're using scheduling software, most platforms let you automate this. Job mark complete, the system sends the follow-up message automatically 24 hours later. So, okay, now you're getting reviews. Now you need to respond to them. And you should respond to them within 24 hours. And here's where most businesses sound exactly the same. They either ignore reviews completely or they use the same template for every single one. Thank you for your review. We appreciate your business and look forward to serving you again. That's a robot. That's ChatGPT. That doesn't even sound human. Google tracks engagement signals on reviews. And one of those signals is whether your responses are unique or templated. And if every response is identical, Google sees that as low quality engagement. It doesn't help your rankings. It might actually hurt them. So here's how to respond to reviews without sounding like a bot. First, personalize every response. Use their name if they left it. Reference something specific that they mentioned in the review. If they said the technician was on time and explained everything clearly, your response should say, "Thanks, Sarah. I'm glad our technician was able to explain the issue clearly. We know how important it is to understand what's happening with your system." You're echoing their language. You're showing you exactly read their review. Second, keep it short. 3 to 4 sentences max. You don't need to write a paragraph. And thirdly, don't sell in your response. Don't say, "We'd love to serve you again. Call us for your next project." It's not only tacky, it's against Google's guidelines. Just thank them and acknowledge what they said. Now, let's talk about responding to negative reviews. This is where people panic. So here's the rule. Respond to every negative review within 24 hours, even if you're angry, even if the review is unfair. Respond quickly. Why? Because future customers are reading your response as much as they're reading the review. They want to see how you handle problems. And if you ignore it, if you look defensive or incompetent, if you respond with "the customer's lying, this never happened," you look unhinged. So here's your framework. Step 1, acknowledge their experience without admitting fault. "I'm sorry you had this experience. That's not the level of service we aim for." Step 2, offer to resolve it offline. "I'd like to understand what happened and see how we can make this right. Can you call us or send us an email so we can discuss this directly?" Step 3 is keep it professional and brief. That's it. You're not arguing. You're not defending. You're showing future customers that you care about resolving issues. Now, here's the insider move. If the person responds to your public reply and agrees to talk offline and you actually resolve the issue, you can update your response. "I spoke with this customer. We were able to resolve the issue. We made changes to prevent this from happening again. Thank you for bringing this to our attention." That shows accountability. That shows follow through. Future customers see that and trust you more. And that customer may even go back and change their 1-star review back to a 5-star. So, all right, let's get back to my salon owner client with the 1-star review from someone who was never a customer. This happens more than you think. Competitors leaving fake reviews, disgruntled employees, random trolls, people who called you, didn't like your price, and left a bad review without ever even hiring you. Here's what you do. First, you try to get it removed through Google. Go to the review, click the 3 dots, select report review, and choose conflict of interest or even off topic. Google will review it. Sometimes they remove it, A lot of times they don't, even if it's clearly fake. If Google doesn't remove it, you have two options. One, respond publicly and calmly state the facts. We've checked our records and don't have any appointments or payments from this reviewer. If this was a case of mistaken identity, we'd be happy to clarify. Otherwise, we're not sure what this review is referring to. Our business has been serving the community for years with hundreds of satisfied customers. You're not calling them a liar directly, you're stating facts. Future customers reading this will see you checked your records and this person was never a customer. That's enough. Option 2 is bury it with real reviews. If you have one fake 1-star review and 8 5-star reviews, that fake one doesn't matter much. If you have one fake 1-star and 3 reviews, it can take your rankings. The fastest way to minimize the damage is to get more regular real reviews. And that 1-star becomes less visible. Your overall rating goes back up. And for my salon client, we implemented the 2-step review system. Within 60 days, she had 40 new reviews, and that 1-star got buried. Her rating went from 3.8 to 4.7. Problem solved. Now, if you suspect a competitor is leaving fake reviews, you can escalate it to Google. But honestly, that's a slow process, and it rarely works unless you actually have absolute proof. The faster solution is always to bury it with real reviews and respond professionally. So, let's talk about what customers actually say in reviews and how it impacts your rankings. Most reviews say generic stuff. Great service, very professional, highly recommend. That's fine. It counts as a review, but it doesn't help your rankings as much as specific reviews. Here's why. Google's algorithm reads the text of your reviews looking for keyword signals. And if someone searches emergency plumber Tampa and your reviews mention emergency plumbing or fast response or came out on a Sunday, Google sees those as relevant signals. And if your reviews just say great plumber, there's no specific language for Google to match to your search queries. So how do you get customers to write specific reviews? You ask specific questions when you make the initial ask. Instead of, can you leave us a review? You say, if you got a minute, we'd love to hear about your experience. What specific problem did we solve for you today? That prompts them to say, my water heater broke on Saturday and they came out the same day and replaced it. Boom. Water heater, same day service, Saturday availability. Those are all key words. You're not telling them what to write. You're just asking an open-ended question that naturally leads them to be more specific. And here's what you don't do. You don't tell customers what to say. You don't write the review for them and ask them to post it. Google's algorithm can detect patterns in phrasing. And if 10 reviews use the same sentence structure or similar language, it looks fake. Let them write it in their own words. Just guide them towards specifics with your question. And here's the insider piece about review photos. Reviews that include photos get weighted way more. You almost get bonus points for that, right? So Google's algorithm loves it. Why? Because photos are harder to fake than text. It signals the review is legitimate. So when you ask for a review, you can say, if you have a photo of the finished work, feel free to include it. Not required, just an option. Customers who upload photos with their review give you a ranking boost. Plus, those photos show up in your Google Business Profile photo gallery, which helps visual credibility. So, all right, we've covered the psychology, the 2-step system, how to respond, fake reviews, and keyword language. If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't. Here's the one thing that you do today. Practice your in-person ask. Write it down, say it loud until it feels natural. We really appreciate your business, and if you were happy with our service, would you mind leaving us a Google review? It helps other people in the area find us. That's it. Get comfortable asking. Then set up your follow-up message for 24 to 48 hours later. Write the template. Make it personal. Give them a reason. Include the direct link. Just be human. And if you have automation, build it into your system. If you don't, put that reminder in your phone. Start asking every customer in person at the end of every job and follow up with everyone within 24 hours. That's the system. Reviews can print your business money with your rankings. So here's the timeline reality. If you implement this today, you'll have 10 to 20 new reviews in 30 to 60 days, depending on how many jobs you complete. And in 90 days, you'll have 40 to 60 reviews. This changes your Google business profile completely. Your ratings go up, your review count goes up, your review recency signals go up. All of that compounds into better rankings. So let's go back to my salon owner client for a second. After we built her review system, she told me something that stuck with me. She said, I was so scared to ask for reviews because I thought it made me look desperate. But now I realize my customers want to help me. They just don't know they needed it. That's the shift. You're not begging. You're giving happy customers a way to support your business, and most of them want to help. They just need to be asked. And when you get attacked by a fake review or a competitor trying to tank your reputation, you don't have to panic. You respond professionally. You report it if it's clearly fake, and you bury it with more real reviews from real customers. That's the long game. Every review you get is a compounding asset. It helps your rankings. It builds trust with future customers. It gives you social proof that paid ads just can't buy. So if this episode helped you see reviews differently or gave you that system to actually get them consistently, hit subscribe right now. We're doing this every week. Tactical, in-depth breakdowns on what's working for local visibility. And on the next episode, we're going to talk about AI search for local businesses. ChatGPT, Perplexity, AI overviews, you name it. What's actually working right now to get recommended by these platforms. Not theory, just real data from real businesses. And if you want help implementing any of this, the review system, this response strategy, all of it, I've got some options. You can find a free audit at rankboostmedia.com. And if you're in DIY training, my local visibility machine on school is just for you. Or if you want it done for you, I can take it off your plate completely. You can find me at Rank Boost Media on IG, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, etc. But whether you work with me or not, practice that in-person ask today. Write it down. Make it part of your process. That's your homework. I'm Hillary Plauché. Let's build your visibility.